Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of Straight from the Block. I'm your host, Deplano, only on 92.6 WKPP, The Spot. Download the app, people, so you can listen to us live twice a week. Hit up the YouTube page, etc. This is Wildcard Weekend Recap. Some playoff games happen, so that's going to be the brunt of the show. I'll do some Did You Know? That won't be football related, but other than that, co-host, holla at them on the way in.
Quit balance. You already know, blah, blah. Yeah.
Oh, we starting off, blah, blah, blah.
Dang.
It's still me, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Martin, a.k.a. Asher Martin. We in the building. We live. We ready to get it. Let's go. Energy up.
Yeah, it's your boy Haitian Ferg. I'm excited for this recap today. Let's get it.
So, since this is such, it's such a monumental recap, I thought we'd just start and get it all out the way. Let's just get it out the way, okay? Let's talk about what needs to be talked about. But further ado, let's start with an intro for the first topic of the day.
Big D. That's what makes this funny. How about them Cowboys? How about them Camels? Some way, somehow, when it counts, just wait. They will let you down. The accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, the accident, the accident, waiting to happen. It will happen. I'm predicting they're gonna be irrelevant. I'm predicting an absolute embarrassment for the last decade and a half. They make me laugh. All the talent that they have is unbelievable, man. Big D, teasing you. This is what they do. The weed show up on cue. Accident, something will go wrong. The accident of the big Jumbotron. Accident, gotta recognize it's a black cat running around that franchise. They with accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, the accident, the accident, waiting to happen. It will happen. How about them Cowboys?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you, Stephen A. Smith.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I think we need Chris Brown on that one. What you think about it, bro? I think Chris Brown need to do the remix with Stephen A. on that shit.
He come up with some dance moves.
CB on that one? I think Chris Brown need to get on that track.
Come up with a dance move.
4, 3, 2, 1. First of all, fuck Stephen A. Smith.
Hey, ooh.
Fuck Stephen A.
Icy.
Smith. That's why his hairline look like he got a helmet halfway on.
Woo.
Fuck him and his fucking dumbass hairline. Fuck him and that stupid ass Cowboys hat he be fucking wearing.
Woo.
First of all,
Get it off
fuck
your
you,
chest.
dumbass.
Get it off your chest.
Fuck you, Deplano. How about that? Because
Get it off your chest.
you do know other teams lost, right? Like, why the fuck is the intro just for me or just for the Cowboys? Like, other teams lost by a lot too. Like, other teams got smoked. Why is it?
Wait.
You just get to.
Do you want to know why? Let me answer that for you. First and foremost, there are 4 of us here, right? Out of 4 of us, did any of us predict our teams to make it to the Super Bowl?
Did I say Super Bowl this year? No.
Yeah, yes, you did, sir. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's first and foremost. Okay. Second of all, don't nobody in this talk about their team. Every time we pick teams, everybody don't pick their team.
I mean, y'all teams ain't nothing to talk about.
Exactly. But listen, at the end of the day, you have been very confident in your team, as you should be, right?
Yeah.
They lost, as they usually do. So that's why there was you got the intro. Let me tell you something about the Cowboys real quick. I believe nobody gets as much attention as you do socially, even in social media, etc. So forth. Nobody the internet was ablaze with different memes, different videos, Cowboy fans burning jerseys, stomping them, throw them away. I seen the dude punch. I was gonna put it up. I was gonna put the video up, a collage of videos of how Cowboy fans were reacting during this game. Some dude punched his TV, broke it in half, threw it out. Like there was a lot of heavy reactions. I didn't see only person I saw that was a fan of any other teams react in the manner the Cowboys did was Gilly, the Great, as a Philly Eagles fan. He was the only person that I saw react in the manner in which the Cowboys lost. Nobody else's team, no Miami Dolphin fans, I ain't seen none of that. Unmute yourself.
Man, fuck Gilly and Philly. Hey, Gilly, the same shit that make you laugh and make you cry.
Ooh.
So fuck it. There's a nice warm seat right here. right next to me. Let's talk about it. Who we going for? Let's go Lamar. How about that? Gilly gonna sit right next to me. Philly lost. I'm happy about that.
Well, like I said, let's just talk about the game real quick, get it out the way so we can get to the rest of the games. It didn't start off good. Started off with a 7-zip with a rushing touchdown by Aaron Jones.
Play for play. I love it.
Another touchdown by Aaron Jones.
Oh, I just real quick before you can continue. I just want to know I blocked the page. Yeah, you guys are blocked. Just want to let y'all know that. So
why are we blocked?
I don't see like I'm online because I blocked you.
Wait. Well, why are we blocked?
Because I know you see my post that said if anybody start doing dumb shit, posting shit, anybody hitting me up on some fuckery, I'm blocking you. And all day yesterday, you could not do nothing but post anything about Dallas. Say block button. I was like, you know what? That would be too petty.
Sir, if I would have saw the forewarning, I would not have posted anything on the page. I wouldn't have did that. Because we are friends and brothers after all. I wouldn't do that.
Still blocked.
My question: are you truly hurt? Did you truly not expect this shit after you do it every fucking year to you? Did you not see this coming? Really?
Honestly, I truly am hurt. The way we were playing at home, like, it was crazy. Dak had a really good year. Whether you want to, you got a football mind.
Dak has a good regular season. Every season he has a good regular season, and he should this in the playoffs. Did you not expect that?
This season has been better than his last two.
Here's a problem with Dak, man. And unfortunately,
I'm not gonna say that. He had a part, but it was mostly the defense fault. But carry on.
Well, here's the thing. The problem is this. When you pay the quarterback that kind of money, he can't be part of the reason you lose. He can only be the reason you win. He can only be the reason you win. You don't pay a dude 40 million for him to be part of the loss. And it's unfortunate because if we're going to hold all the other quarterbacks to the same standard when they win games and they get all the credit, when you lose, you got to take that. And in reality, if the Cowboys offense did a little bit more to keep Green Bay's defense on the field in the first half, maybe they get a chance in the second half. Because guess what? The offense did catch on, but they caught on halfway through the game. The game was already over by then.
Even so, the defense was leaving niggas super wide open.
They were trash.
Like, if the defense would have just did their job, halftime would have been 7-7. Like, it would have been a tie ball game at halftime. If I don't even know who this nigga is, and he almost had 200 yards.
Romeo Dobbs. His name is Romeo Dobbs. He's just a player.
Romeo Miller, and he worked at ICBC College.
6 catches, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. Killed y'all.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck he is. I don't know who the fuck he is. But that nigga shouldn't have been doing what the fuck he was. Like, niggas was wide.
Stephon Gilmore was looking like I don't know where he was at. Micah Parsons was a non-story.
Maybe niggas was nervous.
Oh no, that let me tell you, I put this in the group chat, but no, people don't pay me too much mind in the group chat, and that's fine. And that's fine. Let's go. That's okay. I'm still do what I do. But this nigga, Michael Parsons, showed up to the game in a Bobby Boucher jersey and didn't have a single sack.
But
Bobby Boucher.
But don't do that. Let's not act like, you know what I mean? Like, he has the
Bobby
right
Boucher.
He has the right to do that.
You sure he does? The thing is, though, do you put this on the players, or do you think Dan Quinn just got out-schemed?
Pack all these niggas up. Pack all these niggas up. McCarthy, get him the fuck out of here. I got a feeling we're going to get Belichick, but I don't want him either. We need some young blood in this fucking organization. We need a young coach, because all Belichick is going to do is come in and do some old nigga shit, too. Like, the play calling was Dallas just they need some coke. Like,
it's always weird to me. It's always weird to me that because maybe I just look at sports in general. I look at it differently from this perspective. And Quest, I think you could co-sign this. The whole season, right? Michael Parsons, the best defensive player out here, Stephon Diggs, a great corner. Then the guy that broke all the records for the returns.
Devon Bland.
Devon Bland, okay. There was a show. Nah, you gonna make sure you give my man his flowers. He broke Dion's record. So what I'm saying is that you got key players on the defense, and scheme or no scheme, at some point in time, your best player is supposed to show up, on offense and on defense. And basically, what you're saying is that the defense didn't show up
at all.
And my thing is scheme or not scheme, because that's Ferg's point. Scheme or no scheme. If Michael Parsons is that guy, one play, you need to tell me in 4 quarters he couldn't make a play, strip sack, something crazy, nothing. Where's the Bland guy that with all these interceptions for returns all season? He's doing this and what happened? Nobody on the defense decided to come and play.
I guess not.
It sounds like when you're far away from the mic, it echoes. Maybe you got to keep it closer to you. I don't know.
Your shirt.
What happened? It's my shirt.
Your shirt or your sweater. That's what it's for.
Yeah, because I haven't figured that out yet. So.
Oh wow! I just realized you got the Bob Barker joint.
No, it's supposed to be clipped, but
yeah. Yeah, but anyway, my point is, one way or another, somebody should have showed up for this game defensively.
Let me speak.
Real quick. Does it sound like I'm echoing right now?
Much better.
Okay,
much better.
Yeah. Every time I mute. Every time I mute the Cowboy fan, and somehow or another there's no echo. But I don't know what that's about. But I'm taking jabs today, especially since you blocked me. And nobody gives a fuck about what I say in the chat, Quest. So yeah, shots fired. Bang. All right.
So Here's my thing. Right? It's like this is why I get upset with the Cowgirl Nation. They had their motherfucking nerve to compare Micah Parsons to the great LT. There was no scheme for LT. There was no chipping him. There was no put 3 people on one side of the on the offense for him. There was none of that. They literally had to pay our left tackles more to go against this man. The left tackle position became the most important position on your offense because of fucking LT. Don't you put no ordinary nigga who don't show up for no fucking playoff games in the same sentence with motherfucking LT. That's all I'm saying.
Don't do that.
Fuck what a motherfucker do inside
game, but Micah is not
changing things, and there's no scheme for him. There's no way to block him at all. Don't put him in the same category as LT, man.
Don't make it seem like Micah Parsons is a bum nigga now. Like, he had a bad game. That's sad.
He's not a bum nigga, but he's not that
like he's average. He's top.
No. But LT is the greatest of all fucking time, and let's not fucking forget that. That's all I'm trying to tell people. He's not an average nigga. LT wasn't just a great. He was the greatest.
You always find a way to put a giant something in there, bro.
No, but Crip,
back of all time in NFL history, the man that made the left tackle position the most important position in the fucking NFL because he broke Theismann's leg and ended a fucking Hall of Famer's career. One of the most nastiest injuries anybody ever seen on TV. They said, "Nah, we gotta pay these niggas more, man." His name is Lawrence Taylor. Just so happened he wore a Giants jersey, and that's what he fucking rep his whole career. But he is who he is, man, the greatest of all time. And we're putting no average punk bitch ass niggas in the same category as him. That's all I'm saying. You gotta earn that.
Michael Parsons ain't no average bitch ass nigga. Knock it off.
He's not average.
What has he done for you in the playoffs?
We haven't seen nothing like this in a minute.
What has he changed for you in the playoffs? When y'all play against real competition and not against inferior competition, tell me when he showed up and changed the fucking game for y'all against a real team, a real opponent, when it really counted. Nah, niggas scheme him up all the time and take him the fuck out the game. I seen coordinator after coordinator successfully scheme him the fuck out the game.
I can't argue that. Green Bay literally showed us how they did it. He was frustrated all game.
And they learned from other teams that schemed him out the game. San Francisco, Kyle Shanahan showed everybody how to do it. It's a copycat league. Just like how everybody knew all you got to do is blitz. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just crazy. Your coordinators suck. Your 15 fucking Pro Bowlers who was all healthy for that game, ain't name one of them 15 motherfuckers showed up. And I really and truly and honestly just feel like it's all the pressure. It's all the pressure that's on these motherfuckers in Dallas. You got all the greats showing up, showing their rings. You got all these people, but it's just all the pressure that year after year, y'all can't fucking do it.
They're the new Yankees.
No, don't you fucking put them in the categories of Yankees. Take that back.
Let me explain. The Yankees were the team of the 90s, and they've been trying to recapture that. And they're still doing the same old, trying to be the Bronx Bombers. And it's every year the jersey gets heavier and heavier.
I would never accept a cowgirl and Yankee coordination, or you can't do it for me.
The reason why
Wait, Ferg, I'm gonna co-sign you. I'm gonna help you out, Ferg.
Yeah.
You got a point, and I understand it, and I actually see it. This is the difference, though, between the Cowboys and the Yankees. And Quest, I think you can co-sign this. I believe Quest said recently this year this was the best team they had in years, right? Would you admit that, Quest?
Yeah.
So my thing is this.
Good.
Okay, so not only did they have this is their best team, but when you line it up versus the other teams in the league, right? Comparably, they had one of the best teams in the league, right? I'm not going to say they were the best, but they're one of the best. The Yankees, the Yankees with the squad they had, right? The expectations are there, but when you look at the Yankees lineup, when you looked at their team, they didn't have the team that people thought was going all the way to the championship. So the expectations is there because we have the most championships of any sports franchise. So the expectations is always high for a Yankee. So that's where I agree with you. And the expectations were high for the Cowboys. The difference is every year it seems like the Cowboys, well, I don't want to say every year, at least in the last 4 years, the Cowboys have had a roster that should have gotten them somewhere, and they've gone nowhere. So that's where I don't think it should be compared to the Yankees, because if the Yankees had the Dodgers lineup with the pitching and the hittings, then I would expect them to go. And I would be saying, we got the team to go all the way. But the problem is that the difference between that, the Cowboys had it, and then they don't even get out the first round of the playoffs. And that's a problem. Except for last year. I think y'all did win a game last year, right?
No. Wait. You make it sound too good. They got smoked by the youngest fucking team in the NFL in their home in front of all their fans and all their players. They got smoked. They got embarrassed. It was a disappointment. The biggest, wildest shit anybody ever seen this weekend was how disappointing the Cowgirls look, how unprepared they look, how unready for the moment they look, how they shit the bed in front of everybody. I love every minute of this shit. I love it. I love the NFL so much.
Listen, all I'll say is this. All I'll say is this. Let's just talk about the score real quick, because the score was 48-32, right? It was 20-7 at the half, right? 20-7 at the half.
How many yards Dak had at halftime? I think Dak had 81 yards and 2 interceptions at half. 81 yards at halftime.
Yeah, you know I'm getting older.
But my
older,
said
so
it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault when he could only throw for 81 yards in the first 2 quarters when your team is getting smoked. You got a young nigga named Jordan Love, who was his first time on stage, outperforming, outshining you, and the best you can fucking do is 81 yards in the first half. But it ain't his fault. I don't know.
Let me ask you a question. Who do you think was to blame between him and CeeDee Lamb? Because CeeDee Lamb didn't get it going until the third quarter.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with y'all, okay? I said it last week on the show. I said this nigga McCarthy is going to give these niggas the playbook, and it's going to be an inside fucking job. Did I not say it? Now,
yes,
you see how that man Savage sat on that fucking play, and as soon as he saw the formation, the wide receiver was in, he knew what the fuck was coming, and he baited that. Like, he waited for him to do that dumb shit. Like, do that dumb shit I see you do all the time, my nigga. Do the shit McCarthy told me you was gonna do, my nigga. And as soon as he did it, bye-bye. As soon as he caught that shit, he started throwing the peace signs. He knew he was gone. It was over. And there was a few plays where it's just like, they knew what the Cowgirls was gonna do before the Cowgirls knew it, and they did it for them. Jair Alexander literally ran that route for the receiver when he picked that shit off. Like, he was coming and he ran the route for him, and Dak threw it right to him. It was like, McCarthy said so. I got this. That's all I'm saying.
Quest, I have a question, Quest. Would you be surprised if McCarthy threw that game?
If he did, when I see him, it's up.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think there's not a person outside of that man right there, the classic man, that predicted anything ridiculous with this game. Right? Nobody expected this outside of that man. Nobody expected this. So I don't care how good Jordan Love. It's not that I don't care because they basically, him and CJ Stroud basically had the same numbers, right? Which were historic for young quarterbacks, right? In their playoff appearance. But so shout out to Jordan Love. But bro, both sides of the ball in the first half, really, the defense and the offense, like it was shocking to say the least. And then the second half, like, I know everybody thought it was going to, all right, they're going to just pick it up, adjustments. No, it was like Green Bay just picked up where they left off and just ran with it. This was, even as a Cowboy fan, I'll just give you I want to give you the floor, Quest. As a Cowboy fan, you have to feel like this doesn't even make any sense at this point. Like, the way Michael Irvin went off, like, everybody got to go.
As he should.
I'm not even mad at that, because it's like, bro, y'all did everything to get home field advantage. Y'all undefeated at home. All this different stuff.
They fucking cheated. This is fucking karma. They cheated the fucking Detroit Lions to get the number 2 spot, and they got fucking smoked by the division feeder and from the NFC South, the Lions division. The Lions sent their little homie to handle their light work, you third. That's all the fuck that happened.
How many wins y'all had?
Terms, nigga.
How many wins y'all had? How many wins y'all had?
Oh, you want to talk about the regular season now?
I'm just asking.
Listen.
wanna go back to
It don't
legacy?
matter.
It's-
Look, we're all.
you can't just certain people can't just point fingers. That's
Oh,
like a homeless nigga telling another homeless nigga, "You bum ass nigga."
well, hey, let me
Well,
say that.
technically, he ain't lying. Y'all both bum.
Before you call me homeless, let me remind you that my fucking Giants handled these Jordan Love bitch ass niggas when they came to New York, my nigga. They ain't come to New York and leave with the highest passer rate in Green Bay fucking history. This nigga had a better QBR than Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre ever in the playoff game. Not against fucking Lee Martindale, he didn't. When they came to play the Giants, let me finish. When they played the Giants, Danny DeVito handled the fucking light work, my nigga. Danny DeVito was the player of the week for the NFC when the Packers came to fucking New York.
What did he do when he
want to talk about the regular season? We handled these. Fuck you talking about?
Y'all couldn't make the PSAL playoffs.
It doesn't matter, my nigga. The niggas that we beat the smoke jar. Let's keep it on on what happened.
Did y'all?
What just happened?
Wait.
Youngest team in NFL smoked your fucking
Quest.
your family.
Did y'all smoke us?
No, we didn't. Listen, the Giants didn't.
Beat us.
It a long time ago. Now, Quest.
Like,
Wait. Are the Giants good? Are they as good as the Cowboys?
Definitely not.
Okay. So what are we talking about? Wait. What are we talking about? So when he points out that a trash Giants team that's nowhere near as talented as the Dallas Cowboys beats the team that smoked your boots in the first round of the playoffs in the wild card game. Why are we talking about how many wins we got? Why are we talking about whether y'all beat us? We are not that good, bro.
That sucks to be y'all. Blow that shit up, then do something. Y'all be ODing and then y'all are trash. Like, I hate to see trash niggas talk shit. Like, if your team was good, and then it's like, all right, y'all can talk shit. But y'all are fucking trash.
But you're just as trash as we are, because I told you when the shit started, we're going to have the same amount of playoff victories, my boy. How many y'all got and how many we got this year? The same fucking amount, right? So how trash are we, my boy? We got the same amount of fucking playoff W's, like, don't we? I've been saying it for like 3 fucking months now. No matter what happens in the regular season, we're going to done this year with the same amount of playoff W.
You're muted. He's muted.
Unmute.
You can't get playoff W's if you don't go to the playoffs.
That's fine. Listen.
Yeah.
Wait. You see how Ferg? What's your team, Ferg?
It's all good. None of
it. Wait. What's your team, Ferg? What's your team?
I'm a Jet fan.
Okay, so you got Jets and Giants in here who didn't make the playoffs, and when your best quarterback went down, didn't have high hopes of making it. You cannot hurt a person's feelings that didn't have the same expectations as you. Your team is better than everybody else's team in this podcast right now.
Basically, so stop talking.
Exactly. Wait. Because of that, you also had, like how you like to make the meter rise, you had this much expectations for your team, and y'all laid the egg. What did y'all do last year? Laid the egg. What did y'all do the year before that? Laid the egg. And now you get mad that people got something to say.
No. I don't have a problem with people saying shit. I have a problem with y'all ODing. Like, y'all making it seem like y'all just be ODing, and it'd be like, come on now, my nigga.
We be ODing, or the internet be ODing?
Yeah.
See, the internet be ODing. You know what? And you know why the internet be ODing? You want to know why Stephen A. Smith could put together a whole video montage? You know why? Because besides the Cowboy fans, the Patriot fans are the most obnoxious, pain in the ass fans out there.
You're right. Unfortunately, it's the fans that make you hate the team.
That's what
wait. Who you was talking to? Was that Buck?
Yep.
What does Buck got to say about the Cowboys lost?
I'm not gonna respond to you mediocre accepting Giant fans.
There you go.
You go
Yeah. You listen. 2 losing roommates. Y'all guys are the greatest. You're the bestest friends. You can hold each other while y'all cry over this.
Yo, y'all fell asleep with candles on when they lost.
Cute.
Kumbaya.
Yeah, my lord.
Kumbaya.
Oh Lord, wait till next year.
Let's just sit and wait for Cowboys.
Listen, man.
Yeah, like that's the highlight of their season. Watching what we do.
Bro, let me tell you something. Chris, you see how you feel? You see how you feel right now?
Hey, listen.
You see, let me tell you. You see how you feel right now, bro?
I used
felt
Aaron,
like that.
Aaron Rodgers' Achilles as dental.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I felt the way you're feeling right now. I felt that way the night of week 1. Mind you, Jet fans talk, right? We were thinking Super Bowl the minute we brought Aaron Rodgers on. So I know what it's like to be disappointed. And the unfortunate part is, it's not even you per se. There's other Cowboy fans that are just unbearable. They make you hate they make you want to see the Cowboys lose because they're so obnoxious with the way they carry themselves.
Cowboy fans act like that.
Huh?
Cowboy fans remind me of Ronnies. They remind me of Cowboy fans.
Don't put me in the
The
same.
fan
Don't put
base
us
of the
in the
Cowgirls.
same.
I'm sorry, y'all got me saying fucking Cowboys. They're not the Cowgirls. I'm sorry. Cowgirls fan base and Ronnies are the same to me. Obnoxious, delusional, and they every year they have to win. If you don't win every year, it's a failure, and that's it. Y'all hold yourselves. To fucking lose, you gotta keep that same energy, because I'm gonna keep the same fucking energy. So when you're talking about winning, it's the same energy. When you fucking fall flat on your face, my nigga, it's the same energy.
I'm holding it out.
What's the point of playing the game if you're not trying to win?
Yeah,
but you know it's Jerry's fault.
Yeah, but
right?
you can't be realistic enough to understand when you're gonna lose.
To the season every year.
That's what I want to know.
Ain't shit.
What part of fandom doesn't acknowledge when you may be going up against somebody you may lose to? Like even the possibility of losing. You can't always go to the chip. You could want your team to go to the chip, but you can't always go.
Right. But you gonna play the game to go.
Yeah, but the Cowboy fans that we know, we are going. We're not maybe going.
But
we ain't waiting to see. We're not waiting to see.
But for the last 4 years, we have the squad to where we were able to do it. That's why we
now
like that.
As a Cowboy fan,
we've had the talent to do so. We just
but as a Cowboy fan,
y'all had the talent we had, and y'all were playing the way we were playing. You wouldn't think that you could go on.
No, because every Giant fan. Wait. Every Giant fan knows, every Giant fan knows that our record means nothing. That year that we had one of the best records in the NFC, and Plaxico shot itself.
Downhill.
Do you remember that year?
Downhill.
That was after coming off a W. The reality was we cared nothing of that record. The Giants.
Let me find him out. I got it better for you.
I didn't care.
No, wait. Let me land, Kate. Let me land. The reality is all Giants fans know that if we're playing well the last 3 games, if we play well going into the playoffs and we start as underdogs, Giant fans like to be underdogs going into the playoffs because we ride that. We ride that all the way to the chip. Every time we went and we won in the last 20 years, we were not supposed to. And we ride that wave. Yeah, keep sleeping on us because we're going to put you on your ass. And that's how the Giants won. Now, when we don't make the playoffs and all of that, we never sit here and brag about the regular season.
See,
my question to you and Buck in the background, right, is if y'all had the team every time, but consistently have not done anything in the playoffs, wouldn't you wait to at least see what you do in the playoffs before you make the declaration that you're going to win?
Let me show y'all what y'all do. Let me show y'all what you'll do.
No,
When y'all
answer
good-
his question
Hold on,
though.
wait,
That's a
wait, wait,
legit
wait.
question.
Just wait before I even get to it. Here's what y'all do. When y'all have a good team, you're like, oh, we're not gonna y'all give yourselves low expectations so that way if y'all go to the playoffs and y'all lose the play, oh, at least we overachieved. We wasn't supposed to do this. Y'all come in this wild card, you're like, well, we was only wild card. Y'all win. It's like, well, we wasn't fuck all that shit and all that shit. Stop, like y'all use it as a crutch. Y'all use y'all mediocrity as a crutch. Now, if y'all go somewhere and it's like, oh, look, we overachieved. If y'all don't, oh, look, we wasn't shit. Nah, it's like the Bronny thing with the age.
Nah, it's like the ugly dude that hollers at all the baddest chicks in the club until one finally gives him attention, and then he feels that he's the shit.
Right.
But
now
the
he's
ones
a
that
winner.
didn't give him love,
But he ain't been shit.
Him anyway.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, but then guess what? So what about the pretty boy that gets all the girls, but they all cheat on him?
He's still fucked.
He's still fucked.
Yeah, but she ain't never yours. The other dude, the ugly dude that gets that one.
To the streets.
Listen, the ugly dude that gets the nut, he's marrying her. He's keeping that.
Business.
And I still fucked him.
Yeah, you can't unfuck me.
That's not a win for him.
Hey, yo.
Like a bitch can't unfuck me. I fucked. He wiped her. That's his business. I fucked.
But listen, that's the story of the Cowboys. That's all it is.
What was your question?
It's like they get you all the way up to the altar, and then you can't start a family with them. Cowboys is for the streets.
It's still America's team.
Guess what?
No,
There's a lot of people in America that's for the streets.
The petition is going around. When y'all see the email, y'all know what it is. It's about time that someone took care of that shit. I need like 2 million more votes, and we get an unnamed
the Giants
team. Not the Giants, but Americans have the option to choose. In the day of in this day and time of internet and social media, we should choose. We should have a survey, and America should get to choose who gets to be called America's team. Because after failing America for 29 straight fucking years, we don't like you Cowboys representing us no fucking more. I'm telling you, I got like 20 million fucking signatures already. I need a few more, and it's over with you bitch ass niggas.
How many teams got more rings than us? For us to be losing so much, niggas ain't catch up yet.
Now you go back to ancient history. We getting off the fact that
I'm just saying, like, for us to be such losers.
Who's gonna be your next coach?
I'm just saying.
Is that are you gonna be signing that to a $60 million contract? Do you feel comfortable with that coming back as your starter next year?
Yes.
Is Tony Pollard going to be the running game next year? You had 3 Pro Bowl. You had 3 Pro Bowl fucking linemen, but not a 1,000-yard runner. A nigga couldn't sniff 1,000 yards with 3 fucking Pro Bowl linemen. Is he coming back next season? Or is he going to go find Zeke again? Y'all bringing back Zeke?
The wrong decision with Pollard.
Y'all bringing back Zeke?
I would have kept Zeke.
Oh, okay.
No, not at that money.
I wouldn't have got rid of Cooper.
So you're giving Dak $60 million. Dak is gonna get, because Dak is in the last year of his contract right now. Are you gonna have that man come into the contract playing his last leg, or are you gonna give him the big money right now in this offseason after what the fuck he just did?
I don't know. He had a great season.
Chris,
he failed you in the fucking playoffs. He had 81 yards at halftime when Jordan Love was dancing on his fucking defense, and the best he could do was 81 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, 2 interceptions.
The defense fucked up so much. The defense fucked up so much that it put all the pressure on his back.
But he's the highest paid dude on the team.
That's because we
remember the quarterback position is paid what they're paid to be able to withstand all that. See, the problem is
if he
Tom Brady can't go up on the podium.
If we didn't have Dak, we wouldn't have been as good as we are.
Agreed. I agree with you. That being said, though, when it counts the most, he's that $40 million that Jerry Jones is paying him. He ain't paying him that 40 to get him to the playoffs. He's paying him that 40 to win in the playoffs. And the problem is this. The
whole team fails in the playoffs. It ain't just that.
You're missing my point. You're missing my point, though. My point is that he can't be, like I said before, he can't be part of the reason you lose. He can't be. He has to be the reason you win. Drew Brees was the reason they won. Jordan Love was the reason the Packers won. You get what I'm saying? If you look at the other games, the QBs were the reasons they won. Baker Mayfield outplayed Jalen Hurts. He was the reason they won the game. Because put it this way, it's playoff football, right? The defense is scheming. The number one scheme is to get the quarterback out the game, right? Make the quarterback uncomfortable. What did Tampa Bay do yesterday to Jalen Hurts? They blitzed the shit out of him because they know if you rush him, he's going to do some stupid shit. He's either going to hold the ball too long or he's going to throw the ball early, one or the other. But he's never going to be accurate. And what bothers me is it's like every year I feel like Dak has found a way to evade the criticism by being able to blame it on everything else falling around him, when in reality, he's being paid to lift the entire team. That is why the quarterback is the highest paid position in the sport. I don't care what Micah Parsons didn't do. I don't care what Gilmore didn't do. I don't care what the defensive line didn't do. It don't matter. It don't matter. All right, let me explain this to you.
No, don't explain. If we put up 32 points, the offense put up 32 points. If the defense would have did their job and kept these niggas off the field,
right,
we got more points.
Yeah, but how about your offense keeping
the ball?
Yeah, but your offense also did nothing to keep Green Bay's defense on the field.
If they would have did their job, they would have had less points.
Bro, you couldn't get a pass completed to CeeDee Lamb in the first half. He couldn't even run a route.
And it's still, if the defense would have did their job, it still would have been a tie ball game at half.
Listen, I get it. Green Bay scored every time they got the ball.
Do you realize?
But it ain't just defense.
That
defense ain't out there throwing.
Nigga, they got more points than us.
Listen, I know you don't.
The defense stops their points.
Yeah, but you can also put up points.
And we did. We put up 32.
I get it, but y'all had nothing in the first half. The game was lost in the first half.
Garbage 32 points and them 400 yards for you. Did you not see the game, nigga? Them shit
stats,
was
bro.
40 to fucking 7. Oh, now you got 40 to 16. Oh, now it's 41 to. That's garbage time. Niggas is already celebrating.
All that shit.
That's like getting a triple double. That's like getting a triple double. You lose by 40.
Jersey. You put on a bum ass Jets jersey, and you put on whatever the fuck jersey you want, and I put on my cow, and I kill all you niggas. How about that?
Never.
I'll kill you.
Listen,
little nigga.
Not even in Madden, nigga. Fuck out of here.
You bugging the fuck out. I'll smoke your boots.
Listen. There's way more games to talk about. We spent enough time talking about.
You know what to talk about. Everybody
what we expected from the Cowboys.
Yo, D, you right. You right, because we gave the Cowboys 43 minutes, and guess what? We scored more points than they did in 40 minutes.
To talk about. You want to let me give you a quick recap of the weekend. Everybody got smoked except for LA and fucking every game niggas got smoked except for fucking LA and what's the name.
Let's talk about it, and let's talk about stuff that actually matters a little better. A little more than what we expected from the Cowboys. It was just the most entertaining to start with. But let's start with Saturday, Cleveland versus the Houston Texans. Now that's a game that deserves some attention as well, right? 45-14. CJ Stroud had a game that should be recognized. Hard body, 274 yards. He was 16 for 21, 3 TDs, no interceptions. QB rating of 157.2. Okay? This man did his thing. And without his best receiver. Let's put that out there. Because his best receiver was gone as another rookie. And he did this with a bunch of no names. And the only name that's on this list that caught a pass that is recognizable is an ex-Cowboy named Dalton Schultz. So the Texans was not expected to beat the Browns in this game. Browns had the better defense, just like the Cowboys did. Flacco, the veteran, 14 points versus the Texans. And the Texas defense is not good. So I'll let Kay go first because huge fan of the Cleveland Browns, and I know he expected more, so I'll let him give his in-game analysis.
My in-game analysis, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I don't want to go for too long, but I gotta go back to my very first time seeing CJ Stroud play was when he played against Georgia in the championship game last year. And when I seen him play against Georgia, and I know Georgia, the front seven was the best front seven, the most dominant front seven. But when I seen him dance on them and just make play after play and make their defense look like a regular fucking college defense, I said, damn, this nigga remind me of my nigga Deshaun Watson when he used to do this to Alabama. And he reminded me, he made Cleveland look like Georgia's defense. My bad. He made Cleveland look like Georgia's defense in college. He just looked very comfortable back there. No matter how much they was pressuring him, no matter what was going on, he always looked like he was in control.
Okay, you are breaking up something bad.
Yeah. All right, let somebody else go. I'll come back. Come back to me.
He was all right on my end. He sounded good on my end.
Yeah, he was fine on my end too.
Okay. So as I said,
I think you're good. I think it's D. So yeah, keep going with what you were saying.
CJ Stroud really showed why he's that dude. Like we was just talking about it. Like Ferg was just saying inside the last segment. The quarterback is the leader, and he carries the like the team feeds off of that energy. And you hear the Texans talk about it all the time. They never feel like they're out of a game because they know CJ Stroud he got them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And in that game, he never looked uncomfortable. No care how great Myles Garrett is and how great the Cleveland defense is. He just looked like he was a kid out there having fun. It don't matter that Tank Dell ain't there. It don't matter that Noah Brown's not 100%. Or I got Nico Collins and he's healthy. Guess what, Nico? It's time to go and eat. Dalton Schultz, you out there, it's time to eat. You, kid, whatever your name is, Michi. All right, Michi, you ready? You healthy, my nigga? You finally got your lungs together? Let's go eat, my nigga. He's just going to make the right plays at the right times and put his team in the right position to win. Shit that Dak will never learn. I don't know, but hey.
I gotta eat crow myself because I picked Cleveland. I didn't think that they were gonna wash the floor with them, but I also didn't see this coming either. So I gotta give CJ his credit. I felt like being a rookie that he was gonna be, a little, deer in the headlights and whatnot, but he came out, he showed up, he was the reason they won. And you got to give him credit. That Cleveland defense is nothing to scoff at. That's a legit defense. That's a top 5 defense this year. And for him to make them look the way they look, that was extremely impressive. I don't know if they might have taken the Texans lightly and maybe they didn't prepare. But then again, that's kind of hard to believe. It's the playoffs. You're supposed to be ready. But to your credit, bro, like Kay said, he showed up. He was the reason they won, and I gotta give him credit. And I gotta apologize for picking them to lose. That was big time. They showed up to play, and they did it.
Crip Bayless, what up? How you feeling?
Yeah, you still muted, Crip.
You made it, yeah.
I ain't saying nothing.
Don't be mad, bro. We're not even talking about that game no more.
One more time. Shout out to D'Amico Ryans for having his boys ready to go. One more time, D'Amico Ryans. Every time I get a chance, I got to shout that black man out. His rookie head coach, Houston gave him a chance. He came from San Francisco, drafted by the Texans. This is his dream come true. Shout out to you, D'Amico Ryans. Shout out to CJ Stroud. But they play Baltimore this week. But whatever. Yeah.
Shout out for real. Shout out to CD Lamb. Not CD Lamb. I'm sorry, CJ Stroud. I said CD Lamb. CJ Stroud. Shout out to CJ Stroud. I told you, and I will stay consistent on this. That was my MVP pick, especially if they got to the playoffs. And now having won and beat Cleveland in the wild card, I think he's gonna make it real
Dak was
tight.
my MVP pick.
A tight race versus Lamar Jackson in this MVP race. Let's see what happens. What'd you say, Quest?
He's muted.
What?
Dak was my MVP pick.
Oh yeah. How sad is that? So the next game is Kansas City versus Miami. That game was a blowout, like Quest said, and a lot of these games were blowouts. 26-7. I can't say that I'm surprised, but if there's one thing that I will say is that Cam Newton was correct. Let's shout out Cam Newton, who highlighted several quarterbacks in this league who are not game changers, but game managers. And it seems like two of those game managers are currently out of the playoffs. It's Dak Prescott and now Tua Tagovailoa. Okay, so he got smoked by Kansas City, and did not show up in this big game. So there goes that. The game of all games that was the game to watch, if there was a game to watch this weekend, was the Los Angeles Rams versus the Detroit Lions. I saw a plea by Eminem. Said, Stafford, I came out. I rapped for you before, nigga. You better not do this to us. And then he showed up with Calvin Johnson, Big Sean, Barry Sanders. They were all in attendance for Detroit. And they pulled out a close one, 24-23. Shout out to the Detroit Lions. They pulled it off. It was a really good game. I think the best game of the weekend so far, and of the playoffs so far. We'll see what happens going forward. But Detroit pulled it off, and they're going up to the next round. It's great that they broke their streak of not only making it to the playoffs, but winning a playoff game.
I'll speak on that real quick.
Go ahead.
Like to give them credit for overcoming the adversity of being cheated out of the number 2 spot, for humbly accepting the number 5 seed, and for doing what the fuck they had to do in front of their home fans and in front of all their celebrity guests that they had in attendance. They handled their business at home. And, shout out to the big homie for keeping his team ready. You know what I'm saying? For Jared Goff for being the reason his team won and not the reason why his team lost, at home in front of all the celebrities, in front of everybody and all the all-time Lion greats. They put on a performance that made their fans happy. All of the Detroit Lion fans went home happy, and it's been a long time since they've been happy about their football team out there. So the shout out to everybody that was a part of that big W, you know what I'm saying? And the big homie, what's their coach name again? I forgot Dan Campbell. He keeps it, man, because when he went in the locker room real quick, he gave the game ball to Jared Goff. And before he threw it to him, he said, hey, Jared Goff, you're fucking good enough for Detroit. Because like I said, they kicked this man out of St. Louis after he lost the Super Bowl and traded for Stafford and then went on and won the Super Bowl the next fucking year. So like mentally, that kind of fucked up Goff is, mentality. So for him to stick it to them motherfuckers and to deliver, shout out. After being cheated as well, best shit ever.
Yes, big up Dan Campbell and Detroit Lions. The Buffalo Bills beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 31-17. I think we all picked the Buffalo Bills, even though Ferg won it. He went with his heart and was hoping that Mike Tomlin would pull off a W.
Yeah, I want to.
Got slack for it on TikTok.
I want to address that. So, Mr. No Name Johnson, because you too punky to put your real name on there. So I'm gonna address you by the name you put on TikTok. No Name Johnson. Let me explain something to you about black people in football. The league is predominantly played by black players. The front offices are predominantly white. The coaches are predominantly white. If I say that it's in my heart to have Tomlin win, that's because I like Tomlin. It ain't because Tomlin's black. It's because I just like the football guy that Tomlin is. It just so happened I'm black, Tomlin's black. He's got a beard, I've got a beard. He's got a heart, I got a heart. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay? And guess what? Dak Prescott's black, and we tearing him a new asshole tonight. Are we not? So don't give me this bullshit about we racist because our heart is in Pittsburgh. I'm a Jet fan. I'm not even a Pittsburgh fan.
Ferg. You don't even have to do all that. What's his nigga's name? No Name Johnson? Yo, No Name Johnson. Suck my dick. You heard? That's what. Suck my dick. Fuck out of here, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
It's just I like to. I don't like to give that kind of stupidity their validation. You get what I'm saying? It's like,
my dick, No Name Johnson.
Look at the divisional round right now. Okay, look at how many black quarterbacks are going into the divisional round right now. The game is changing, my dude. And if you got a problem with black coaches, get used to it. You hear me? Get used to it. Because guess what? We coming. It's been our league. We coming. So get used to it. Belichick's on his way out. Carroll on his way out. All right? Nick Saban on his way out. Deion's coming. Understand this. It's been a long time coming, and eventually the coaches are going to start to represent the percentage of players on the league. And if you got a problem with that, No Name Johnson, don't fucking watch. Don't fucking watch. Don't log on to TikTok. Because guess what? We're going to be here next week talking the same shit, bro. And I'll wait for you next week. I'm on the page next week. I'm waiting for you, Mr. No Name Johnson. Oh, and by the way, I'm not a racist. You are. I'm good.
I'm not a racist either. Everybody
right,
can
Well, you know, when you guys get on the TikTok page and you see what our boy Ferg had to go through out there, then you.
I didn't even realize that was our page. That was our page?
Yeah, he literally commented and he was just like,
oh, wait till I go on that shit. I got to unblock it now.
No, you got to unblock us so you can see it.
Unblock it. I thought that was like you commented on
shit.
somewhere.
No.
I didn't know that.
My dude.
Yeah. I got you, Ferg. Say less. I got you.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was
unblock us so you can go watch it. So you can go look at it.
I thought you was like adjusting on somebody else's page.
But you know what? With that being said, let me shout out my guy Todd Bowles. We don't give enough credit to Todd Bowles' job that he's been doing in Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Arians handed him the reins, and it's been a smooth transition. They've been in the playoffs. No one thought Tampa Bay and Baker would be here. He had his boys ready to play. They showed up at home. Another team that showed up at home. Another quarterback that was the reason why his team won and not the reason his team lost. He outperformed, outplayed Jalen Hurts on the biggest stage. This is the same Jalen Hurts who about a year ago damn near outperformed Mahomes in the Super Bowl. And now Todd Bowles had Baker Mayfield outperform that motherfucker and hold him to 9 points. Shout out to Todd Bowles.
Yeah, definitely. The blitzes that he threw at Jalen, basically the and mind you, that's not your average Joe offensive line. Philly's offensive line is legit, and they made them look very pedestrian because there were times Todd was sending 4, he was sending 5, and they were just running through that offensive line where Jalen Hurts had no time to do anything. And there were no adjustments made, to help slow down the blitz. So Todd just kept sending them. And you're absolutely right. He had them boys ready to go from jump. Jalen felt it.
From jump, his team was ready. On offense, on defense, they was running the ball through them motherfuckers. They was like that. Besides the Cowgirls, the debacle, that was kind of predictable because you seen that Philadelphia went into the playoffs playing bad, and it just carried out. But I still didn't think Tampa Bay went into the playoffs playing bad too. Like they scored 6 points versus the Carolina Panthers to even make it to the playoffs. 6 points,
right?
You know? And the week before that, I don't think they scored at all. So it's like for them to do that is just like shout out to Todd Bowles. Baker Mayfield been injured, but he looked healthier. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they give a fuck with San Fran. I think it's over for them too. But shout out Todd Bowles, shout out Baker Mayfield. They did the damn thing, and they made it. Bro, how you feel about that?
What was the question?
How you feel about the way Tampa played?
Nah, I had the Bucks winning.
Yeah,
I had the Bucks winning. I'm glad somebody's fucking winning. I'm glad somebody's people somewhere is fucking happy.
But the one thing I would have to say with Philly,
fuck Philly. I'm glad them niggas got smoked.
It was fool's goal all year. Fool's goal all year for Philly. And I kept saying it the whole season. They were the luckiest 10-1 team I had ever seen. Because there were so many games that they should have lost that they didn't lose. And they were lucky to be where they were, but you can't recover from a streak like that. Because they've been playing bad football for a while. They were just hiding behind a record. That's all it was.
Listen. Listen, fuck Philly. Them niggas were laughing at us. The Philly fans were going crazy when we lost. But guess what? My grandmama used to always say, the same thing that make you laugh, I'll make you cry. Now look at you niggas. Look at the same exact shit. You got smoked too, nigga. Sit right. Come have a seat. Sit right yonder. Cause we all on vacation now, niggas. Fucking she-goals. Fuck them niggas.
Talk your shit, Crip.
You sound upset. You okay? Sound a little perturbed.
It's the one time this whole show he got to talk his shit. It wasn't about his team.
Hold on. Pittsburgh
a little
lost,
perturbed right there. A little
Pittsburgh
perturbed.
lost, right? Pittsburgh lost, right?
Oh no, I'm a Jet fan. I just wanted Tomlin to win.
This ain't regarding you.
Oh.
Pittsburgh lost too, right? I just want to.
Yeah, it's the whole state of Pennsylvania that lost. As a matter of fact,
Stephen
I
A.
heard.
Hey, Stephen A.
Yeah, Stephen A. Pittsburgh fan.
How about those Steelers?
It don't have the same feel.
It don't hit the same way.
It don't hit the same way.
It don't hit the same way. You know how when you order your shit from Foot Locker, Crip order his shit from Temu.
Still got the same shit. Stephen A. There's a nice seat right here next to me. For you too, baby. We all on the same bus, going to the same airport, going to the same vacation resort.
You know what? I agree, but I bet you don't feel the same for everybody on that bus.
Nigga, y'all lost too. What the nigga losing is losing.
Yeah,
it feels bad.
It don't hit the same.
Good losing feels.
Look. I put it to you like this. It's different when LeBron makes it to the chip and don't got nobody. But then when he do this, look, watch this. When he did.
Oh, yep.
Right?
Yep.
And then he lose to Dallas.
Yep.
It hit different.
Yep.
It hit different, bro.
Listen.
Even though y'all
hit different.
Even though y'all on the same losers bus, y'all niggas got first class tickets. Y'all sitting in the front. Next to the driver. With your lunch pails.
Are we all going to the same place?
No. Y'all getting dropped off at the first loser spot. Then everybody else go to the other resort.
There's different.
Everybody going to Ocho Rios.
So
You
now
going
we
to
classify
Clarendon.
losing.
You going to Clarendon.
Okay. So we classify losing. Now we special losers. Now we get special losers.
Wait. Quest, you don't think? Wait, Quest. Let me ask you something. If you one hit a quitter, dude, right? It ain't different than if y'all thumped for an hour.
Did I win? That's a stupid question. It was me. Of course I won. No, don't matter. I won.
I don't know. I feel like you don't think you got more bragging rights that you once and that was it. The fight was it was done.
I mean,
done at the game.
Usually how it goes.
So how it happens matters.
It does. There's context.
If you lost, wait. If you lost this game, right? If you lost this game to Green Bay by a field goal, it would have felt different than how y'all lost today. Yesterday, excuse me.
I'd still be tight.
You
Sure
still be
you would.
mad y'all lost, but you wouldn't have felt like y'all got totally outclassed to lose this game.
Listen, stop trying to classify the losing, nigga. We all fucking lost. Stop trying to fucking make us the bigger loser. Nigga, we lost.
That
lost, we all lost, nigga.
You only saying that because you don't want to be a loser by yourself.
You
don't want to be a loser by yourself. You want to make sure we all losers with you.
No, fuck that shit. I know what you're doing, D. You're trying to use this podcast to sell pussy on the corner. Fuck that shit and all that shit.
You mean cowgirl pussy?
Fuck that shit. We all lost. We all just fucking lose. We all fucking lost. Fuck.
Wait. Time out. D, you sell pussy on 217 and what?
Ferg, don't get on the list, Ferg. Ferg, get on the list.
I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun.
Get on the list, Ferg.
Look, you gotta appreciate. You know what you gotta appreciate, Ferg? That he barely wears a hat. He's usually got a do-rag and a hoodie. He went out of his way to rep his Cowboys today, even though he knew we were gonna get on him.
Listen,
he ain't never listen. You ain't wear that hat all season.
He's a man's man. I'll give you credit. You a man's man.
I'm going to put the whole ensemble on when we won a couple.
Listen, you're right though, D. We got to give him credit. As much as we killing you right now, you could have dubbed the show. You could have stayed quiet. And you know what? You're doing what every other fan would have been doing. You are holding the line, and I give you credit for that.
I give you credit for that. You're a true soldier. Now, while we move off of your guys and end the show, I'm gonna let Kay speak one last time before we end and tell Quest how you like your wings.
So, because we didn't specify where my wings come from, after that fucking debacle, I want my wings from Say Less. I want the mild chili wings from Say Less.
What the fuck is that?
That's that expensive shit downtown. I don't want the regular shit. If y'all would have lost by 3 points, you could have got me some regular Great Wall shit. But because y'all got fucking smoked by the youngest team in the NFL, because you got Jordan Love having the highest quarterback rating of all fucking, I want Say Less wings. Some expensive shit. That's all I'm saying. And I like them spicy. The chili spicy ones.
I hate this thing, yo. I fucking hate this thing.
Damn. And they don't even do DoorDash neither. You got to go get them shits, just like they sent the people on the bridge. You got to walk downtown to get that shit, pay the toll out your pocket, and walk back.
Where is it? Where's it at?
Downtown, down yonder.
Google it. There may be one in Jersey. Google it. There may be. I think there's a Say Less in Jersey. You know.
All right.
Damn.
Fucking Say Less.
Just make sure they give you the microwavable hot bag. I don't want my shits cold, my nigga.
Now I gotta pay extra for a fucking microwave bag.
Yo, you got a deep fryer in the car to keep them crispy?
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because when you get on that horse, just like every other cowboy, you gotta ride him.
Hey yo. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know.
Next
Look,
season,
it ain't.
hey, listen. You heard it here first. Next season,
Oh, here we go. Yo, wait till the season ends.
Don't do it.
Wait till
Don't
the
do
season
it.
ends.
We're not.
Don't
We're not
do it.
even accepting. We're not even accepting predictions
I'm
from
curious
Cowboy
to see
fans.
what-
It's
no,
too early.
honestly, though, I'm curious to see what they're gonna do, if they're gonna keep McCarthy or not. I think they're gonna fire him.
I think so too.
I think he's gonna try to go for Belichick.
I think so. I don't
Now-
think he's going to go for Belichick, but I think he's definitely going to move on from McCarthy.
There's too many winners available to keep that loser. That's all I'm gonna say. He's 1-3 in the playoffs. He's a fucking loser. And there's winning coaches out there. We said it on last week's show. This is the best coaching class ever available. Jerry Jones going to do what Jerry Jones do, and he's going to get a big name winner, a proven fucking winner.
I agree.
Not somebody that got their
That's one
name
thing Jerry
in
do.
Green
He's
Bay,
gonna throw some
and
dollars
they
around.
wind up giving Green Bay the secrets to the whole fucking game. Jerry Jones ain't going to do that again.
Yeah, Jerry Jones, he's gonna throw some dollars around.
Crip, if it ain't, if Mike Tomlin leaves Pittsburgh, do you give the job to Mike Tomlin
Fuck yeah.
Hold up.
over Belichick?
Wait. He already said he's
Over
coming back
Belichick,
next
I
year.
would.
Tomlin said he's coming back to Pittsburgh next year. He told Pittsburgh.
Oh, you said he coming back?
Yeah, he told Pittsburgh he'll be there in 2024.
Okay, because I have seen that
I would pick Tomlin over Belichick.
he had dipped the reporters that was asking him that yesterday, so I didn't know.
Yeah,
if had said
he
it.
definitely walked out when they asked about his contract.
We need
That's
to
the
draft
last
one.
time you shouldn't be asking the person that right after that loss.
We need to
That's
draft
what I don't like about. That's what I don't like about reporters. You act like you don't know this man for the past 15 years that he's been in Pittsburgh. When he
Yeah.
just lost, he ain't talking about nothing but the game. It's not a man that talks about himself at all. He always defers to the team and to the culture and to everything else. He don't talk about himself. So after he just lost, you ain't talking about the game. You want to talk about contract? Fuck y'all niggas. I know how I give it up already.
But Kay, you want to know what the issue I have with that is? It's the journalism culture. Because the fact of the matter is that reporter knew that they were going to be an asshole because their boss told them, go ask that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the reporter who asked him, that's the same reporter that reports from them every week. You get what I'm saying? You know his editor said, if you want your job, you better ask him that question. And he knew. He knew.
Hey, this is why we all hold Mike Tomlin with such high regard. He
Absolutely.
didn't put his franchise inside this and give the journalists ammunition for the whole offseason to be asking the dumb question. So he
Fact.
became the public he did it today and just told everybody, I'll be there in 2024. Shut the fuck up. Let's talk about other shit. Let's not even make this a topic for the whole offseason. We ain't gonna talk about me too much.
Right.
Well,
I love it.
I will
love
say
it.
this. I will say this. I'm on the other side of that. I think I understand of coof and tact and all that different stuff, but I think what makes you what separates you from others is the willingness to ask the question that nobody else is willing to ask. I think if we're reporters and we're reporting on something, the game is over. You could give your insight on the game. I want to know about your future. Now, he got you. The one thing you could do, I could ask Quest for $20. What's the worst he could do is say no, which is what Tomlin did. And Tomlin ignored the motherfucker, right? So he did what he was supposed to do. The journalists did what they were supposed to do, whether good or bad or indifferent.
Oh no, I'm not.
Wait. Let me say this. Y'all both are correct. What I didn't like is after that, they're trying to read the comments. They were trying to say, like, oh my gosh, he didn't answer the question, so that means he's not coming back.
Right.
They
Like
went
they connected dots.
Create a
They're
narrative.
trying to connect the dot from him walking away and not answering the question. Oh, that means he's not coming back because he didn't answer the question. No, he ain't answered the question because he ain't got time for that shit right now. He just fucking lost a game and he's very passionate. That's why he's the man that he is. Never had a losing season his whole fucking career because he's passionate.
I get it. I appreciate the professionalism of Tomlin. So at the end of the day, like I get it. I just think he handled it like he's supposed to, and the reporter did what they were supposed to. With that being said, I gotta go. But we're gonna end the show on that note after the recap. There was a did you know, but that could wait for another time. I think we spent enough time on football today, and it was an enjoyable, fun show. And once again, shout out to Quest showing up, being a man. I appreciate you, brother. And for Buck, thanks for holding your man down during the show. It was very brotherly of you. Have his back so he didn't feel all alone in this attack. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Straight from the Freaking Block. I'm your host, Plano, only on 92.6 WKBP The Spot. This will air mañana, which will be on a Wednesday, 8 p.m. Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And I have these clips up, every rant, every little piece of defense that Quest had for his team, you know, and et cetera, so forth. Even Buck in the background supporting him. You can catch the entire show on YouTube, okay? I'm your host, Plano, co-host. Holla at him on the way out.
You already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Crip Bayless. And it's still Cowboys for life. You heard?
It's your boy, Acid Martin, a.k.a. Mr. Martin. Fuck Cowgirl Nation. We out of here.
It's your boy, Haitian Ferg. And like I said, No Name Johnson, I'm fucking waiting for you. Keep posting on TikTok. We love that attention. See you next week, my nigga. We ain't racist.
We ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.